What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Trey Sense here. Got a quick little review for you, a quick little, I guess, just catch up. Because I really didn't do a whole lot review-wise over the weekend. So, guess I need to catch you up. First of all, let's get this out of the way. My scent of the day is Atimo Black Musk from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. Now, a couple of things I like about this fragrance as I get the old bald head. A couple of things I like about this fragrance. First of all, it's masculine. Second of all, it's very light and very airy, very fresh, but it's not a freshy, it's not an aquatic-y type of fragrance. Some of the notes listed in it was vetiver and orange, and that's what comes through. It's not overly orange and it's not overly vetiver. It's just a nice, clean, easy to wear fragrance. The black musk does fit it well because the black musk does come through. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. Worn it a few times. Projection on it is decent. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours of projection. Longevity between 4 and 6 hours, and I think it's leaning closer to the 4-hour mark. But it is a nice fragrance. Again, Salvatore Ferragamo Atimo Black Musk. I think I'm saying that right. They have just a regular Atimo as well. I like it too, but it's a little bit more spicy. If I'm not pronouncing it right, y'all can leave it in the comments below. I'm sorry, I don't know. But it is from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo, and I have a lot of fragrances from this house, and I'm going to eventually have to do just a breakdown of everything I have from the entire house. But that would be a really long video, and that's not what I'm going to do today. But I do like this bottle design too. It's nice. I like that flat black. Good looking bottle. If you don't like the cologne, you can always throw it at somebody. It'll knock them out, trust me. But this is a very nice fragrance. Occasions I think this could be worn. I think this would make a really good office scent, again, because it's potent enough for you to know it's there, but it's laid back and casual enough not to offend anybody. So it's more than a dumb reach, but it's not Spice Bomb or something that's just over the top. It's just a nice, easygoing, casual fragrance, and I like it. I like it a lot. Good fragrance. And I picked it up on clearance for about 20 bucks, of course, at TJ Maxx. I think it normally runs between $20 and $30. It's not an expensive fragrance, but it is a good fragrance. Check that one out. All right. Something I picked up yesterday at TJ Maxx, and I've been wanting this one for a while. I picked it up. I like it. I'm glad I added it to my collection, and that is Perry Ellis 360 Collection Noir. I think is what it's called. Perry Ellis 360 Noir Collection, and this is a very good smelling fragrance. I think I'm right at the edge of times to wear this. I think this is just right at the edge because it's fall here. Like today, the temperature is about 60 degrees, so I think that's right about the edge of the temperatures that I would be wearing this. Now tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 70s, and I think that'll be perfect. This smells really, really good. I'm not sure what it is. I hate to use the word cloning, but if you're familiar with the house of Perry Ellis, then you know that just about everything that they have smells like something a lot more expensive and a lot more popular, which is something that I like because they make great fragrances. I can pick them up and keep a lot of money in my pocket and still smell good. The minute that I sprayed this, my wife went nuts. She absolutely loved the fragrance. It's a good smelling fragrance, and this is a 1.7 ounce. Yeah, it smells really, really good. I wish I knew what it clones. But I sprayed it on last night and did a little bit of testing. It's got decent longevity for a light fragrance. Now, this is not a powerhouse by any means, and it's not one that's going to blow the doors off when you walk in. But again, it's a very subtle, sexy, romantic fragrance. She described it as a date night fragrance. So there you go. It is fresh, it is clean, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of spice. Again, nothing, groundbreaking or brand new, but still a nice fragrance that smells good. And I picked this 1.7 up for 16 bucks. And to me, that's pretty hard to beat. Anything from the house of Perry Ellis, I'm a fan of. I normally blind buy it. If I see it and don't have it, I normally just pick it up because I do like the house a lot. Great smelling fragrance, 16 bucks. It did project for, let's say, I want to say close to 2 hours projection, and I'm going to say the longevity is about 4.5, maybe 5 hours. I did spray it on and go to bed, and I sprayed it on about about 7:30, and it was still on and still doing pretty good about 12 midnight, 1 o'clock when I finally fell asleep. So there you go. Now that was in climate controlled environment, nothing stressful, just around the house. So yeah, and that is Perry Ellis 360 NAR. Perry Ellis 360 collection. I don't know. I'm confused about the name on this one. This is Perry Ellis 360 collection and then NAR. So, but the bottle doesn't say NAR, but the box did. So if you know what this is, again, comment below. I like this sleek black bottle too. I think that's pretty cool. But a great smelling fragrance that you can pick up for the low. Good for a date night. All right. Lastly, okay, I don't really know how to do this because I haven't had to do it much. I was sent this fragrance from Kevin over at Sensual Obsessions. Love the bottle. Love the design. Where I'm torn is the smell, the scent. I get great sprayer, great atomizer. It says sprayed over there. I wore this all weekend just trying to get a feel for it, and I couldn't really get much out of it. It did not perform well on my skin. It did not project well. Let me get this notification off. It did not project well, and the longevity just was not there. I tried Friday. I think I got it Friday. As you can see, I put a dent in it, in that bottle. Just wearing it, trying to get it to be, and like in the air, it smells really, really nice, but it just didn't do much on my skin. I don't know. And this is Sensual Obsessions version of Andy Warhol. I've heard a lot of great things about the house. My boy Cheap Sense loves them. He reps them all the time. Talks about how good things from the house smell. We were just talking about Lost Cherry in one of the Facebook groups this morning, but another notification. But I just can't seem to get much out of this one. I'm gonna give it another. I'm gonna let it sit for about a week or two, and then come back to it and give it another wearing and see if it's any better or whatever. Because it smells real good in the air, but off my skin it just doesn't do anything. And I'm not one to give a bad review or bash a fragrance, but I'm gonna be honest where the fragrance is concerned. If I like it, I'm gonna tell you I like it. If I don't, I'm gonna tell you I don't. So what I'm gonna tell you about this one is initially I like the smell, but for me the performance has been well below subpar and below what I expected. So don't really know what else to say about this one. Sensual Obsessions version of Andy Warhol. And these notifications. Sensual Obsessions version of Andy Warhol. You know. All right, I'm gonna get off here real quick because I gotta go do what grown folks do and pay some bills. Quick note: we are vastly approaching 300 subs, and that is a big milestone for me. When we get to that 300, we're at 291. When we get to that 300, we're gonna do another giveaway. It'll be something, you know, inexpensive, but it is coming out of my own pocket because I have no sponsors. I do this for the love. So we're gonna do another giveaway. So we're at 291 as I'm filming this video. So I hope to get it to 300 as soon as possible. When we hit that 300 mark, I'll do another video, and we'll leave it up for 48 hours. And all you have to do is comment, you know, something, you know, hey Trey, or whatever. Just let me know that you're out there and that you'll be interested in participating in the drawing. And we'll leave it up for 48 hours, and then the 48-hour mark, I'll draw and do it, you know, I'll record it so everybody can see it, and whoever wins is whoever wins. So be sure to like, share, and sub if you haven't. Share the video. If you want to, come on over to Facebook, join the group. Trey Scents Fragrance Reviews. All we do is post scents of the days and talk about our fragrances in there. So if that's something that interests you, come on over, have a little fragrance talk, see what everybody else is wearing, that type of thing. But again, we're at 291. When we get to 300, we're going to do a drawing, something that's seasonal, season appropriate. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be something that you can, as soon as you get it, you can be able to use it, wear it, and put it to use. And all you got to do is be a sub. That's all you got to do. That's it. That simple. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all those that have helped the channel grow as fast as it has. Because reaching 300 when I've only been doing this for a couple of months is, to me, a milestone. And again, I'm not doing anything tricky. I'm not doing anything funny. It's just straight reviews. That's that. Yeah. So thank you to everybody that's helped me get to this point. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here because, like I said, I got to go do the grown folks thing and go pay some bills. But again, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any familiarity with these fragrances that I mentioned, which is Salvatore Ferragamo Ultimo Black, Sensual Obsessions versions of Andy Warhol, which is still smelling really good in the air. I just can't get it to do much off my skin. And that's a perfume concentration. Imperialis 360 Collection Noir is what I'm going to call it. All great smelling fragrances. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great Monday and has had a great, safe weekend. I'm going to get off. Until next time, guys, peace.